Enemy flag taken. Enemy flag down.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Halo Forge epidemic. This is PsychoDuck, and today I am here with our second core map feature in Halo the Master Chief Collection, or Halo 2 Anniversary. And this map is another symmetrical 4v4 arena map called Dispute, and it was created by Whos Blaze. Now, for those of you who've been around the forging scene for a couple of years, you probably recognize Blaze's name. He's got quite a few solid maps under his belt. But I would argue that this is certainly one of his best, and I don't think anyone would dispute that claim. So, Dispute actually reminds me of the story Bungie tells about the design process behind Halo 3's The Pit. And that story kind of, they talk about how they went through different iterations on The Pit, where originally the center of the map was this lowered trench, and that obviously didn't work because there's no segmentation in the map. And then they tried like a raised platform in the center that you could get on top of, and then of course they eventually went with the negative space, the actual wall dividing the pit. But Dispute actually is more akin to the second option, where there is actually this raised platform in the middle. And Dispute is kind of shaped like the pit. It has some minor similarities there. So the way this map works, though, is it actually has the bases on either end, and then it has these lowered courtyards in the center, and then the actual central platform. And there are a lot of really interesting sightlines on this map, particularly in the middle. So that central platform actually more or less blocks the line of sight between the bases. But that whole central area is actually pretty open, and that central platform is really, really powerful. You can see a lot of the map from up there. You can get some really powerful sightlines, but it's also really, really exposed, and in order to get up there you either have to do some pretty tricky jumps, which, well, I say they're tricky. You might not find them tricky, but I think they're hard because I suck at jumping. Or you have to go around the outside of the map to, get up there from one of the sides. And of course, one side of the map actually has the sniper rifle, and the other side has the overshield. And those are both really useful, particularly in offensive scenarios when you're pushing the enemy flag, but also defensively as well. And then, the rocket launcher and the overshield. The rocket launcher is in the center, under the central platform. That is more offensive than the sniper rifle, obviously. But all the weapons have their place, and they're all quite useful and definitely worth contesting. So those lines of sight from top mid are really, really important to hold during flag games. And of course, during flag, the fastest way to pull the flags is right through the center, but you'll find that is very, very dangerous, very exposed in those courtyards. And so it's kind of a risk versus reward thing, whether you want to go through the risky center or around the outside. And in addition to those tricky jumps up to the center, there are lots and lots of other little slide jumps and other little trick jumps around the map, and lots of opportunities to get flag throws up into the bases and whatnot. So it's a really, really fantastic flag map, and it's a solid Slayer map as well. I imagine you could get some solid games of other things like King of the Hill on here. One last thing to note with this map, I guess it was originally designed in Halo 4, and I guess that kind of shows through in some of the scaling. Obviously we had sprint in Halo 4, so some of the scaling, you could argue that some of the map is maybe a little bit overscaled, but nothing that's going to hurt gameplay badly. So it's a really solid 4v4 map, lots of interesting sightlines, just well segmented map, and it's a great looking map, of course, and it's just a fantastic capture the flag map. So I hope you guys enjoy this one, and I will have the instructions on how to download it from Whos Blaze's file share in the description. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. This has been PsychoDuck with THFE. I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.